The Grand Festival Splatfest is nearly upon us, so I wanted to take the time to recap you all on all of the features Nintendo has announced. There is a lot of new content and features which Nintendo announced over on their official Twitter account over the past few weeks and such, so I wanted to recap all of them in one place. So let's jump right into this. Starting us off, they shared that you'll be able to board the floats if you get to ruler rank or higher, which is a first for the Splatfest. You'll even be able to get extra special poses if you reach the extra high ranks, which is really cool. And you can see the deep cut pose being showed off here. They do also mention in a separate but related tweet that you can also use off the hook and squid sister poses as well if you have the Splatoon 3 expansion pass. So if you have the Inkopolis DLC and side order, then you'll be able to get these special poses when you take part, which I think is absolutely fantastic. There's definitely going to be a lot of opportunities for taking photos during the Splatfest, and this is one of them. Moving on, there is a ton of new music that will be available for this Splatfest. A lot of our favorites from the past as well will be shared, but we most importantly have the new song Now or Never 7, which is by all of the different idols, which I think is so cool. There is actually a sort of schedule of where you can hear these and what sort of times you can expect them as well, as you can see on screen. So you'll have to head to the different stages if you want to make sure you can see all of the different performances. There are honestly so many of them, so it'll definitely be worth heading between all of them so that you can check out every single performance available. Nintendo has put a lot of effort into the performances specifically. They really want people checking them all out and such, which I think is really cool. And of course, some really exciting ones will happen on the big stage as well during the second part of the Splatfest, so that'll be one to look out for and definitely not miss with this Splatfest. Moving on, they also confirmed that we will be getting Tricolor Battles from the very start of the Splatfest. For the first 48 hours, every single previous Tricolor Battle stage will be in rotation. Now this is something we have seen them do before with the special Splatfest, but we've never seen them bring them out right from the get-go. So you'll be able to enjoy Tricolors throughout the whole thing, which I definitely think is fantastic. Tricolors are a lot of fun, and there's so many good stages in the history of Splatoon 3, and given that we probably won't get any more, it'll definitely be nice to take a trip down memory lane and replay all of them. Especially that amazing Zelda stage, which definitely has to be the best Tricolor in my opinion. I absolutely love that one. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting first 48 hours of the event. There's still a lot of really exciting things. However, for the next final 24 hours of the battle, you will be able to access the brand new map Grand Splatlands Bowl, which is of course based on the main stage area of the new area we have available. They also mention that if you can snag the Ultra Signal here, your team's idols will arrive to cheer you on, which is a really cool feature. It seems like they drop these massive fizz-bang cannons, and yeah, they kind of just splat across the map, so you have to watch out for them. It does appear like the Sprinkler of Doom is not a thing this time around. Instead, that'll be the main obstacle that you have to look out for, which honestly does sound very terrifying, but I just love the fact that Deep Cut and the other idols as well seemingly will be able to be involved with the battles in this way. It's so cool to get a brand new stage like this. Of course, we did get our first look at it in the Big Run, which was a ton of fun, and it just seemed like an absolutely great map. So I can't wait to see exactly what it's like for the Tricolor Battles too. It just looks like it's probably going to go down as one of the best ones, if not the best one. In an update they shared, Big Man here with some breaking news. 10 times battles and conch clashes will happen twice as often at the Grand Festival, and it also appears like 100 times battles will appear more commonly too. So if you've been trying to get more conch shells and trying to beat those 10 times battles and such so you can go up on the floats, you will hopefully have a much better chance of doing so. I think it's a great idea to incentivize more people to be able to beat these. I do know a lot of people who have not been able to due to the fact they honestly aren't that common. So sometimes when you end up finding them, you might lose and then you have to wait absolutely ages before you can see another one. So I definitely think this is a great way of Nintendo doing things, and we're just going to have to use up all those conch shells that we get before the event ends. That'll make for a lot of pulls on the shell out machine, so definitely make sure you do that before the main event ends and all of those conch shells basically disappear forever. Continuing with the photo theme, they also confirmed a new area where you'll be able to take photos. If you climb up the scaffolds in the new area in front of the giant clam stage, you can see this little interesting photo spot which has a tripod ready to take photos of the main stage. So you can head here and get pictures of the performances. As you can see from the screenshot, it is just a regular deep cut performance here. I wonder if you will be able to take photos also during the Now or Never 7 performance. I'm guessing so, as they probably wouldn't want people to miss out on that. But yeah, they're adding so many different opportunities to take pictures throughout this event, which I think is really fantastic. After all, we don't know if this content will ever come back to the game, so it is something we all really want to remember as a community, and I definitely feel that way. In another tweet, they confirmed you'll be able to bust some moves, as you can use the directional buttons to express yourself whenever it moves you. As you can see here, there are 4 ways you can do that. You can press up to get cheer, you can press left to get sway, you can press down to get bounce, and finally, you can press right to get wave. I just think this is a really neat addition. I kind of wish you could use more moves and signals like this in just the regular battles. I think that would have been a neat little update. Maybe that is something they will do in the next Splatoon game. I certainly hope so. But either way, it's definitely great that for now, you can do more celebrations with the main event. Now, you might have seen these buses, and they actually do have functionality. Nintendo confirmed that these buses are what you use in order to get to the lobby. The lobby isn't actually available in the main area, so if you do want to go there, you'll have to use this. However, thankfully, you can still use the main menu to easily access the lobby, which I think is fantastic. It would have been kind of inconvenient if we had to make our way to the buses every time, but it's still kind of a cute, neat little feature, you know, it works for Splatoon lore and such, so I really like this one. Finally, I have already made videos going over how to get these if you do want to check those out. You can get some exclusive gear and some exclusive banners for taking part in the event if you haven't already. These should be available right now on your Nintendo Switch news section. Just search for the Splatoon news section and you'll be able to find this article. Click the big button in the article and it'll take you into the game where you can get these as a reward in the lobby terminal. These are really cool and definitely a great way to celebrate the event. The banners look absolutely fantastic too, a great way to rep your team. All in all, it just looks really cool. Let me know your thoughts about everything new with this Splatfest down in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Splatgang so I know you did. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe and turn on notifications for more.